What is going on, everyone? Icepop here, bringing you an island tour, unofficial, of my island of Morona. Now, I've been building this island for over 300 hours, which I'll show off in a second. And I wanted to show this off once I hit 5 stars, or when I felt it was very complete. So just talking to Isabel, I can confirm here that my island is 5 stars, as you see right here. Officially made it, really proud of that. And just to show off here, I have played for over 300 hours, so played a long time on this game. Also, a lot of Super Smash Bros. Love that game. Anyways, this is about my island of Morona. So today I'll be showing you an unofficial tour of my island, for it is mostly complete but not quite there to where it's official, hopefully soon. And in today's tour, as you can see on the map, we're going to be checking out the west side beach, the residential area, the kind of middle ground of the island, and then the east side of the beach, which also includes the museum and some other fun stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Stepping out of the airport as you would if you were visiting my island, you would see that I have an awesome orange airplane, my favorite color, and the kind of default island flag. I was trying to make one, it's kind of hard when I have Joy-Con drift, so hopefully I'll have a official island flag soon. But you'd come out of the Dodo Airlines area and find yourself immediately at the town shop. So if there's any cool items I'm telling my buddies to grab or to sell turnips or whatever, it's immediately right after the airport, nice and convenient. It's also kind of similar to an airport. After you exit your flight, there's some kind of food options and whatnot. So I wanted the store to be pretty close to my airport, and also it's right by my town hall, kind of like the central hub of my island. Before we get to the town hall area, I wanted to quickly show off this beach area here. It's supposed to be very family friendly. You got a telephone in case someone has to do business. You also have a comfortable chair, some water, sandcastle, little towel to lay at. There's also a garbage because we keep our beaches clean on Morona. Now back to where you were by the shop. You just follow the brick path and you'll find yourself to our island town square. Now it's not anything crazy. I got some cool balloons, some palm trees, nice shrubs to kind of make it feel enclosed but open and free to walk around at the same time. But this will be the central hub we'll be teleporting back to throughout the video, so I can show off each piece of the island fairly smoothly. And so going from the town hall, heading towards the west beach, we have the Able Sister shop, also right by the town hall, where we got some snacks you can buy, get some clothing, which is also again by the family beach here. And if we keep going along the path, we'll go over this little river here, going through these palm trees. Now, another theme of Morona is I've lived in Minnesota, California, and currently Florida, so I wanted to incorporate each state and have some vibes throughout this whole island. So right here kind of reminded me about driving through LA and where I went to school. So I had this cool palm tree walk area. You kind of hear some beach city music going on where you have some stalls, which is very common to have at California beaches. So you have sandals, magazines and books, ice cream, shades, smoothies, jewelry and whatnot. All essential stuff for if you were to go to a beach for a day. Some fun little knickknacks to buy. Then heading south, you have another fun beach vibe area with various boomboxes keeping the music alive. We also have a cool little volleyball area over here if you wanted to play some volleyball. We also have a lifeguard, though there's not one on duty, so swim at your own risk. And so aside from this cool area of my beach, we're going to progress forward from the shops area, kind of like these little street vendors, where I have some stores themselves. So currently I have a coffee shop here named He Brews, and who is he? Well, it is Brewster up here. I've actually not played any other Animal Crossing game, but he used to own his own coffee shop, and he doesn't anymore, so I thought I'd make him his own coffee shop here, where you can do some computer work, get some coffee with friends, read a book, and here's a little barista area over here if you want to make your own drinks. Very great coffee shop, and I like the name Hebrew, it's kind of funny. And then proceeding upwards, we have our diner, which is not as finished as the coffee shop, where I've utilized some other people's creativeness by having some hats on display that look like waffles and pancakes. And I have a little booth area, and as you can see, the colors aren't quite matching. I actually would prefer these to be red, but hopefully I'll get those furniture items soon. There's also the little diner bar area where you can order coffee, a pie, whatever, while also having a diner waitress here. Now I wanted all my shops to have a mannequin of some sort to make it feel alive, like someone works there. And this is also the last shop I have made on my island. This one is my seasonal shop, so hopefully I'll be able to publish a lot of videos of my Animal Crossing island as the seasons go. Right now we are living in summer, so I have some swimwear, some workout tops, and I have some sport hats, some helmets for safety for the rides you can rent out over there. And over here you have some of the latest fashionable shoes and a mirror to check out your swag. And we have a cashier up here with a cool surfboard in the corner, while having a nice seating area over here in case people are trying on clothing or whatnot. Now leaving the shops, you might have noticed on the way there, we also have a Muscle Beach, which is also inspired by California. I forgot which beach it has, I actually never saw it, but I know there is a Muscle Beach in California. We got a bench press for chest, boxing bag for shoulders, deadlifts for legs, and pull-ups for arms and back. So you basically have it all. And as you're walking, you can pick up shells on the beach, go fishing, and also, if you have a fancy partner in mind, we have set up a special date area in case you're not very romantic. So we have a pre-made dates area with an ocean view. Wonder why I'm still single. Anyways, if you're well beyond the single stage and want to make the last step in you and your partner's journey, because summers are very big for weddings, Morona has their very own wedding setup. So you can get married right here, and here's some props of some people getting wed right here. You can even have someone kind of ordain it right here. Alright, great job, you made it back to the town square. So we're going to now be going to the residential area of the island, because this isn't just a vacation island, you have a residential spot too. So an easy way to get there is head on your way towards the west side beach, but there's a path up here that actually leads to a mini carnival. Now this is inspired by the Minnesota State Fair. I'm obviously not in Minnesota, and there is a global pandemic, so that isn't happening. So I kind of had a little makeshift carnival here with a ride, some cotton candy, some prizes to be won here if you win the little raffle thing here, and some delicious popcorn. And this is also very much work in progress. This is my YouTube channel logo. I got the i360 going on. Almost got this blue flower in. And I need to breed a ton of these to complete the green 0, because that is the only green flower in the game. And I just recently got that, so eventually that'll be filled in. This will probably be the thumbnail for the next video. The i360, you know how I do. And as we get closer towards the residential area, we have a town square area that is customizable, also seasonally. So there will be quite a few seasonal things I will be making. So right now we have a cool basketball court over here. And a garbage area. Looks like my residents aren't the best at cleaning up their trash. It's okay, we'll work on it. But if you and your pals want to play pool, we got foosball. If you want to jam out to some music, we got a couple of instruments here. A DJ area, arcade game area with some pinball. Really good stuff. And as I said, a work in progress. There's going to be a bug tournament soon, so I've been kind of hoarding bugs to sell to Flick. And I got some awesome fish here to sell to CJ whenever he arrives again. Anyways, as we head into the residential neighborhood, right at the top you can see this awesome, beautiful park where Joey and Mint live up here. Joey is kind of a young duck at heart, so I kind of built this park mostly for him. We also have Mint up here. Almost forgot her name for a second. We have this beautiful park, and it's supposed to be kind of like a normal park where this is supposed to be a running track for those people who are athletic and like to run. Then there's a park clock. And then here are the day one homies. We have Bam, the gym rat. We have Sylvia, who is a single mother, who's also one of the reasons why I built that park. And I wanted to dedicate a little bit of their yard to reflect the interior of their home or their personality. So she loves purple, and she has kind of interior like this. So I kind of made her yard look like that. And Bam is one of those gym heads, so I got him a lot of exercise equipment in his own yard. And progressing more north, we have Peggy, my favorite resident. She's a soon-to-be pop star. She's got a cool music area here where she can sing, play guitar. Then we have Elvis, who is a king who wanted to retire at a remote island, So I got him an expensive crown and tiara with some guards protecting it at all times. As we continue to move more upwards, we have Gaston, who lives here, whose interior is literally nothing but boxes. And we have Lolly, who probably has my favorite looking house. And her yard is supposed to reflect the inside. She loves plants. She's a cat, so I have a tiger in the back with a litter box. That was kind of funny. And at each end of the neighborhoods, you have a nice little lookout area towards the beach, which I thought was a very nice touch. And perhaps the best view is when you come up here, where you can take a view out into the unknown. Very nice seating area, beautiful scenery, very proud of this neighborhood. And I wanted to put all my residents in one area because just like in Florida and Minnesota, all my neighbors are like in a suburb setting, so I wanted to give them that look. In our last two residents, we have Ozzy, who lives here. He is our foreign exchange student, so he has some deskwear out there. And here we have Gladys, and she loves books, so I kind of give her a bookshelf and an apple tree just to make it look cool. As you progress this way, did you notice anything interesting? I'll take one more walk this way and see if you notice anything odd. Did you catch it? If not, that's okay, that's kind of the goal. I actually used this tree to hide a secret entrance to my secret beach, which for some reason Mint is here. You want to say hi to the audience, Mint? Alright, I guess she likes Sahara. I'm just gonna scooch you out of the way real quick and show off this secret beach area where the Red Bandit Red sells real and fake art alike. And so I wanted it to be a little hidden secret area. I thought it turned out pretty well. Now moving out of Gladys' majorly large backyard, we're gonna progress this way, which is going towards my house. I kind of have some flowers in the works here. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna fill up this area right now. I just kind of have some flowers kind of bleeding from yellow to orange to red a little bit. But up here is my house, and I recently celebrated my birthday, and so I just kind of left the decorations out here. Trying to breed some more gold roses, so I have my golden watering can. And I got my lawn flamingo. That's goals in life, gotta have a lawn flamingo. But this is my house. I'm not going to show it off in this video because that is very much to be developed. Very much work in progress. But I wanted it to have like kind of castle vibe. So I have the silos next to the house to make it look kind of like a castle. And then I have a fish looking pond, which I think turned out great. And yeah, that's basically my area in the residential area of the island. Also, one quick note before we go back to the town square, I wanted to show off how there's palm trees behind the backs of these houses. So I wanted suburbs of a little bit of Minnesota, but I really think this is more of a Florida area because you got all these palm trees behind all these houses. I think that turned out pretty well. It's kind of hard to tell from that angle. Maybe from here you can see the palm trees a little bit better. But yeah, just want to have a lot of palm trees, make it look very tropical, as this is an island, and I wanted to make it look a little bit more like Florida. Alright, we are now back at our town hall center. It is just about noon, I think, as of recording this video. I wanted to show this off perfectly. This is Eden's garden. This is going to change very seasonally. So I wanted these waterfalls here to, not waterfalls, water fountains, to kind of show off every hour, times change. I have a bunch of weeds around this tree, because weeds change seasonally, and they don't break. But perhaps the coolest thing I'm currently working on, which is why my island isn't officially done, is I'm trying to breed a circular type of rainbow of every single flower in the game. So I'm working on some blues right now. I actually have more than just two. They're just being used to breed purples and such, which only have one purple right now. But going all around this area, I have all of these shrubs, which will also rotate seasonally in a circle. Where you can see over to the left here, we have kind of the late summer with the yellow and orange flowers, and the shrubs kind of look orange and yellow too, which I love. And at each of the four corners of this area, I wanted it to have a seasonal theme. So currently, right now, this is summer, so I have a shell arch. And I haven't quite experienced fall yet, so I'm just using a stone pillar there. Same goes for winter, which I have over here, which is also a stone pillar. I have a couple items that could kind of look like winter in the corners here by the shrubs. And then in the bottom right corner, I have the spring corner, which, again, all these shrubs will start to bloom around in a circle as the seasons approach. Keeping on the topic of this area, I love it so much. The circle of flowers that will be blooming is we have the blue and yellow over here, which is kind of early summer. And then we have late summer with the yellow and orange, which kind of leads into the fall, which will be a bit more of orange and red. Excuse me, Gladys. Then we have the red over here, more for fall. And as it approaches winter, I had black and white for... In Minnesota, when it's winter, a lot of flowers and such die and turn black. And I also wanted to show off some white for some winter, for snow. And then I thought pink over here and purple would look good for spring. As I'm running all around here, you can see where I'm trying to breed a lot of flowers. I'll get more into this area later. But I'm using a lot of this open area to hybrid breed all these flowers I'm currently still trying to work on. Hopefully we'll be finished with it soon, but it's definitely taking a long time. Anyways, I want to show off this Eden's Garden area because I'm still not quite done, but I'm very proud of how far it's come. Hopefully it'll be done soon. I can get that into my official Morona Island tour. But going back to the town square area where we were before, I wanted to kind of make a little secret entrance area. So you can find this pile of leaves, which leads into this pile of leaves. So as you walk through this tree path area, you find yourself into Morona's very own campsite. And this is actually probably my favorite part of the island. I think it's going to look amazing as the seasons change with all of these trees. And you can hear all the bugs on the trees. Bugs can be on these tree logs that you can sit on. So you really feel one with nature, where you hear all the bugs, you can see butterflies, there's nature all around you. And this is where all the camp visitors will be able to visit in their very own nice looking forest area, which this is very much a Minnesota area. Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes. So really wanted to show that off with a little stream over here, little fishing poles, fishing box, which is actually for some reason a wardrobe. And then we have the DIY table, just, you know, so I don't have to run back to my house and customize everything. But yeah, this is Morona's very own forest, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. You can also exit and leave from any point of the forest. It's just more fun to enter from that secret entrance. There's also another forced secret entrance between these trees by this soon-to-be fall entrance. So if you're in Eden's Garden, you can walk and run over here, enter the forest this way as well. But yeah, this is my forest area, and I'll meet you back at the Town Hall Center. Alright you guys, we have one more part of the island to tour. So coming out of the Town Hall Center, or from where the airport kind of starts, you progress right towards the east. You have yet another cool beach area. Eventually, I'm going to want to do a big spa area here. Where right here, I'm trying to breed hybrid reds, which will turn into hybrid blue roses, which is the hardest in the game. So I'm still a long ways to go to get blue roses, but it's the hardest in the game. I'm not surprised. I'm going to be using these chairs a lot around this beach. This is going to be more of a VIP beach, but again, still a lot of work in progress. And so this side will be pretty filled with shops for the most part, like the big spa area. But most of this area over here, I want to have seasonal items. Like, I'm already thinking for October, there's like gravestones. I want to have like a big tombstone walking area eventually. I'm really excited for that. For the time being, if you go back onto the path from when you walk to the right of the airport, you just keep following the path, and you'll find the path kind of widen. So I don't want the shops to go anywhere above here. I want this to be a nice cool walkway into my ginormous orchard, which I can get just shy of 50,000 bells by plucking all of these fruit trees. I'm also missing a few boxes for fruit. Like I have the apple and pear, or peach rather. Coconut doesn't have one, but I'm missing the orange, pear, and cherry. But as you progress here, right after you start, you can kind of see the museum in the horizon. I'm super proud of that. So as you keep walking through this awesome orchard, you're kind of shown a little sneak peek of the inside of the museum with some little miniature fossils here, bigger dinosaur fossil over there. And closing the museum, you have a lake over here, and you have a stream over here as well that actually is a natural one to kind of make the museum feel like a focal point, with this awesome looking waterfall backdrop in it as well. You have a little vendor here in case you want to get some souvenirs. But it's mostly just like a side profile view thing. You're not really supposed to walk over here. You're supposed to stay on the path, but whatever you want. And I have these simple panels using these designs made by other users. I didn't make these. But this is something really cool. If you see my rock garden video, you don't step this way to get there, but it's kind of an optical illusion, so there's almost nothing there. But again, if you see my rock garden video, I'll link it after this video is over. You sneak around behind the museum. There's a little forced entrance by this toilet here, so you have to dump out all your fruit before entering. Then you progress through this beautiful waterfall area into my rock garden, which took so long. And again, if you want to make your own rock garden, I have an improved rock garden guide that I'm still actively helping people in the comments section. So, secret entrance number... This is actually number 3. I forgot to mention, my forest was number 2. So this is secret entrance number 3 to my rock garden over here. And then if you hop on this stool to go this way, there's more toilets for another forced entrance. You gotta get rid of your fruit. We have a secret beach over here that also isn't quite finished. This is a beautiful place to go with friends when it's a starry night where they're shooting stars. You can catch them with friends. So this is another exclusive beach area that you're not supposed to go to unless you go through the secret entrance. There are all these rocket ships here, a telescope. And yeah, this is, again, another shooting star area. Hopefully it'll look pretty cool when it has shooting stars. So, yeah. Also, this is something for me, not really for other people. Everything's supposed to be accessible by foot. But for me, I have up here on this other mountain, across from where I live, is my money tree area. So I just grow all my money trees here, and it works out pretty well. And that is it, you guys. That is the island of Morona so far. Unofficial, I still have a bit of work to do. I put in over 300 hours, and I really wanted to show off this video because I wanted to put out some content. My rock garden guide did well, and I kind of wanted to inspire some other people for their islands, because 5-star islands are typically pretty crowded, and they feel like unobtainably complex, and they don't really feel too spacious. Where my island, except for the flowers, I don't want to run over them. I wanted an open vibe with a lot of cool things to go to, such as my shops on the west beach, and soon to be the east beach will be the cool sauna. I really wanted it to be a practical and fun island, but also beautiful with my forest and my Eden's garden. And so I wanted to publish this to give other people ideas to build their islands, because I've actually used a lot of other people's ideas into my own island. And I hope it turned out well. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, because I know I'm loving it. I still have some work to do before I make an official video. I'm actually going to make it very much like a tour guide video, as if you were watching a guide video. Like, you know what they do for Hawaii? They do like, come visit Hawaii, we have blah blah blah. So I want to do something like that for my island, because I thought it would be kind of funny once it's all completely finished. At least for the season. So this is the unofficial summer island of Morona. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you in another video.